Regarding the vaccination of teens, it does foster lots of excitement for some parents, and other parents are already thinking, oh, how is this going to take place? So can you talk to us about the logistic challenges and also the fears surrounding vaccines?
Let's start with Dr. Arruda and then Mr. Paré.
I think that the Pfizer vaccine and Moderna are going to be safe for those kids. I think we will give the best information to parents. I think there is always, I would say, some dollar and the injection side, sometimes some fever, some headaches, but this is great because this is meaning that the vaccine is working, and at the same time, people will not get the disease. And most of youth people have a better immunity after doses because their system is a new one, you know. So I think we will give the parents, I would say, the good information, and even the kids, because some of them who are 14 years old and more can ask questions. We will answer those questions. And from the logistics, I think we are doing, working, and my colleague can say, with the schools boards and with the schools to make the things easy.
All I can add to all these comments, since we're going to work with the Centre de Service and the CISSS to make sure that the experience for our teens will be fine. And again, the vaccination will be completed before summertime, which is, to me, would probably be the best.
School or in vaccination centers?
Well, just like I mentioned in French, it's going to be a hybrid scenarios. We just want to make sure that we have the right vaccine at the right place for the right school and for the right group, the right age group. So the plan will be different in some regions. But the good news, the vaccine will be offered, and we hope that they will accept to be vaccinated.
We've been talking about for some time that we would need to have adolescents and teenagers vaccinated in order to get to a certain, I don't want to say herd immunity, but get to a certain percentage of the population being vaccinated. Now that we're able to vaccinate 12-year-old and older, do you have any projections of what that will mean globally, what the global portrait will look like if we'll be able to get to that 75% faster, how much faster, etc.?
No, go ahead.
As it is, I would say, 500,000 cases that will add to the vaccine person immune. And as the virus is circulating a lot in those populations, this is good news. This is, I would say, great, because you know that in schools and with people, youth people have a lot of activities and everything. So, and I would say more we get vaccinated, the more we can deconfine. You know, plus on est vacciné, plus on va pouvoir déconfiner. Je pense que c'est ça qu'il faut retenir actuellement.
Mr. Dubé, you wanted to add something?
No, I just want to say that what I said in French, and that's a good question, 500,000 on the total population of 8.5 million. If we have a good success, that would be between 4 and 6% that we add to the vaccination rate. This is huge. This is huge. So depending, are we going to be able to have 300,000, 400,000, or close to the maximum, which could be possible too, depending on the way we organize. And that's the reason we're pleased to announce it today. We will have the time to prepare the parents. They will have the time to think about it. We will have the time to organize within the school. That's the reason we want the presentation with Ministre Roberge and have somebody of health, public health, to answer the question on the specific question of the parents. So we're so pleased with this news because it's good for the people that will be vaccinated, but it will be good for the population in general because, as we said, we're back to school in September and this is behind us. So I think this is a very important news that we got from.
And I want to say to teenagers, please get vaccinated. That's the way to get liberty. And I really want to say that. I really want them to prove to us that they can collaborate, and I'm sure they will. I'm sure, because they have been a lot, I would say, with us. They suffer a lot from
Since the
2
beginning.
years
C'est vrai.
of their adolescence, and I think they want to see their friends, and the best way to do it is to get vaccinated. Please, show older people that you are better than we are.
C'est bon.
What age will adolescents and teenagers be able to get the vaccine without parental permission?
It's 14 years old and more. But in fact, I would say that in school practice, we ask parents too, but a child could decide for himself that he wants to get vaccinated by 14. Before, we need the parental consent.